Hello, my name is Andre Alvin Moore, and I'm a master numerologist. I've been doing professional readings for the close to past 40 years. Um, Yesterday, I started a video on 2014, but before I could really get into the essence of 2014, I felt I needed to lay down the proper foundation. And I started by um, defining what the numbers 1 through 9 represents. And I left off on number 7. So today I'd like to continue before I really jump into the significance of 2014. Now, the number 8. The number 8 deals with commerce. It deals with the material world. It deals with survival. When you incarnate into this planet, this is a material planet. And so you need material things to survive. Now, God has provided everything that we need, but man, for whatever reason, he places value on certain things more so than others. For example, he places high value on a diamond, which is nothing but a mineral, which is nothing but a stone. But other stones, he placed no values. And because man has placed values on things, we have to come up with an equal exchange. You know, there used to be a time we would, barter, meaning like, if I had a chicken and you had a goat, I'll either, give you some eggs and you'll give me maybe some milk from the goat or the wool from the goat. It was an exchange. And then, you know, we started using, paper to exchange things, and then we start placing value on stuff like gold and diamonds. And so anyhow, man has to really come up with something of value to exchange for something else is of value. But that's not the way, God intended it. God has gave everything that his children needed to survive. He gave us water, because we polluted the water now. Giving us fruit of the trees, nuts, wild edibles, and for whatever reason, man just felt the need to place value on stuff. I believe he placed value outside of himself because he's not willing to place value within himself. So on the eighth level, it deals with, coming up with some kind of exchange so that you can survive. In America, it's the almighty dollar, and there's many ways you can get that dollar. But it's important. The eighth level is very important. It's based on our survival. Got to pay our rent. We got to buy clothes. We got to raise our families, and we got to pay for the fuel to keep our homes warm. So it's just the way it is. It didn't have to be this way, but this is the creation that man came up with, and on a collective level, we decided to join in this game, the material game. So the eighth level is all about commerce. Now the ninth level is the level of well, it's the level of brotherhood. It's being able to understand that you're not here on this planet by yourself. Not only are you not here on this planet by yourself, there are um, multiple entities is on this planet as well. We're not, we don't want to recognize anything outside of ourselves. That's going back to the one energy of being, kind of selfish. Me, myself, and I. There's no one else on this planet but us. But it's about brotherhood, and not only, brotherhood on a humane level, but just brotherhood with the trees and the birds and the animals and the plants and the minerals. We all are one, but we have this tendency to, to divide ourselves, separate ourselves. And, once again, a house divided cannot stand, will not stand. But, we do have a tendency to bring about this division, which causes us a lot of problems. But so the ninth level is the level of unselfishness. It's the highest level you really can go. If you start with the one where everything is about you, and you move into the ninth level, which is everything is about, humanity, brotherhood, seeing other people's cultures and respecting another person's way of life, another person's choice. You know, everyone is not going to choose the way you're going to choose, and you have to allow everybody to live their vision, to have their vision, because it's their vision. If you want to have the right to have your vision, then they should have the right to have their vision. So basically, um, those are the 9 lessons. Now there are higher lessons, but it carries a higher vibrational frequency. You have the lesson of the 11, the 22, and the 33, but very few can achieve that high level of vibrational frequency. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. We have enough problems getting through the first 9 lessons. And once again, let me re-emphasize that the first lesson is the number one, and it deals with the individual. Whenever you see a one energy, it always is pointing to you. Okay, when you see the number two, it is there to show you that in life you should learn to cooperate. You should learn to be flexible. When you see the number three, it's about being able to come from your throat chakra, to be able to communicate, to be able to express yourself. How do you feel? What are you thinking? Why are you thinking the way that you're thinking? The fourth level is how well you can construct things, how well you build things, how well you can lay down foundations. The fifth level is, do you know when to take five, when you back off of something? The sixth level is, how do you love? Can you love? Do you need love? Do you want love? Are you willing to share love? The seventh level is about your spirituality. You need, do you take time out, to seek out your Father, your Heavenly Father, your Divine Mother? The eighth level is, going after that almighty dollar or gold coins, whatever it is you place value on. It's really on the eighth level. And the ninth level is just the level of being able to open up your arms and embrace all of humanity. So that's basically what the 9 lessons are all about. And as I continue to do these videos, I will go deeper and deeper into the different aspects of these numbers and how they relate to each other. We're dealing with 2014 coming up, and in numerology, there's only 9 numbers, and all numbers can be reduced back down to one of those 9 digits. And what you can do is you can actually take a look at your hands and count your fingers, and you realize that you have 8 fingers and 2 thumbs, but you have 10 fingers total. But actually, a 10 comes back to a number 1, because 1 plus 0 equals 1. And what this is saying is that all starts from the 1, because there's only one. There's only one of you. There's only one planet Earth. There's only one. But from that one, all manifests from that one. But in the end, all must return to that one. So in reality, there's only one. You. That's it. And you must come back to yourself, which is the one vibration. So in numerology, all compound numbers can be reduced back down to one of the 9 lessons. For an example, if you have a compound number, say 725, you add those 3 numbers together. 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 plus 5 is 14. 1 plus 4 is 5. So the vibration of that energy is going to be a 5. but you have to take into consideration the numbers that takes you to the number 5 as well. And this is what I'm going to do with the 2014. And tomorrow's video, I'll start going a little bit deeper into the aspects of 2014. I just wanted to quickly lay down a foundation so that we can start building upon it, which is the 4 energy. The 4 energy is about building, laying down a foundation. And if I didn't lay down a foundation, then you probably would not be able to follow, the next few lessons. So hopefully, I was able to cover, lay down some ground rules, give you a little insight about the basic aspects of the numbers. And tomorrow I'll come back with a little bit more depth on what you can expect in 2014. Peace.